Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us this Saturday, March 21st. I'm Lily Wu.
And I'm Tanner Swift. We kind of have a state divided this morning, and waking up to a lot of folks probably went to bed not knowing what time the game is tomorrow. So we have some important news with that. With the game, it's at 4:15.
4:15 on Sunday, that's right.
4:15 tomorrow. Like I said, a state divided as far as basketball goes. But one thing we can all agree on, the weather is going to be absolutely beautiful this weekend.
Good.
It is a mild start to the day, a little bit chilly out there. Maybe grab the jacket as we take a look outside. Using the Emprise Bank KAKE cam, you can see we have some high thin clouds off to our south, but we'll call it mostly sunny skies overhead. And again, it is a bit of a cool start to the day, setting at a temperature of 37 degrees. Might run into a little bit of patchy fog here and there, especially in the low-lying and rural areas, but not enough to cause any travel problems. Temperatures around the rest of the state is also 37 right now in Hutch, 34 in Salina, 36 in Great Bend, 37 for you folks out in Dodge City. Here's a look at our day planner. Looking pretty good. 53 degrees by 10 a.m. So still a little bit chilly this morning if you're a little cold-blooded. Maybe the jacket or the sweatshirt, but up to 62 degrees by the noon hour with lots of sunshine as we go into the afternoon. 73 by 3 p.m. with a light south breeze at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Looks like the second half of the weekend looking just as nice, if not better. We're going to give you a complete look at the forecast coming up.
Thank you, Tanner. Well, it's been the talk all week, and that's, of course, the Battle of Omaha between the Shockers and the Jayhawks. Continuing our road to the championship coverage, let's send it over to KAKE Sports Director Shane Ewing.
Good morning from Omaha, where Wichita State and Kansas fans have had their wish granted. It will be Wichita State and the Jayhawks on Sunday after a wild game for Wichita State, one that goes down to the wire against the Indiana Hoosiers. The Shockers showing exactly what they needed to do to finish it out. Fans couldn't be more proud.
It was sweaty, it made me nervous, but I believed in them.
We never give up, and that's really how we get it done.
I sent a couple text messages. I think I'm going to vomit. It was so close all the way, and every time we got a little bit of a lead, Indiana made shots. Boy, they made a lot of shots, but we kept digging in, and it was a blast.
And as the victory over Indiana leads these fans into a postseason matchup 34 years in the making, these fans almost cannot wait any longer.
We're ready for KU. It's a long time coming. We need to settle this once and for all.
All we ask for is an opportunity. I think it's going to be a fun game. I'm not going to say one team is better than the other, but it's going to be fun, guarantee. And all we ask for is an opportunity.
Boy, howdy, this is what we've waited for, and we're going to win it.
The last time they played, of course, was in 1993, but again, in the postseason, it was 1981. That was the Battle of New Orleans. This will be the Battle of Omaha. In Omaha, Shane Ewing, KAKE News.
Thank you, Shane. Well, local bars and restaurants are also celebrating. KAKE's Madeline Anderson talks to local businesses and say they're busier than ever before.
It's not often KU and Wichita State play back-to-back in the NCAA tournament.
Everybody's either got a WSU or a KU hoodie on, a shirt, something.
Both teams victorious in their Friday matchups. But some say the real winners are the restaurants serving the fans.
We filled up our tables today in about 20 minutes, which is significantly fast for our location.
Over at Buffalo Wild Wings on Rock Road, staff waited on a steady stream of 250 customers all day long.
We practice getting ready for these types of days, just like, you know, the Shockers have been practicing for this day to come all year. And so we really embrace the fun. You know, we bring out our Shocker gear, we get the tattoos out.
Places like Pizza Hut near the WSU campus now bracing for Sunday's rush, when the Jayhawks and the Shockers face off for the first time in decades.
So Sunday's going to be huge. Wichita State fans have been waiting for this for 21 years, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people watching TV and ordering pizzas.
It ought to be bigger than the Super Bowl.
The managers say it's that rivalry between the two Kansas teams that will make business this weekend a slam dunk.
The whole community just gets together, the school, the city, everybody just gets really behind the team, and it's always a good time.
Thank you, Madeline. Well, the Shockers and Jayhawks will square off at 4:15 on Sunday afternoon during the third round. The Battle of Omaha game will be on CBS. And you can keep it right here on KAKE for continuing coverage of the Shocks and the Hawks on the road to the championship. Shane Ewing, Jake Schlegel, and Rachel Kilmer will have live updates throughout the NCAA tournament. New today, a driver is seriously hurt after a rollover accident in West Wichita. It happened just after 2:30 this morning on westbound Kellogg. Troopers say the driver lost control when attempting to enter the northbound I-235 ramp. The driver was trapped when her car rolled over. She was rushed to the hospital with serious injuries. The single car accident shut down the ramp for about an hour. Sedgwick County Reserve deputies conducting a seatbelt saturation patrol. It happened between 6 and 10 last night. As a result, deputies initiated 42 traffic stops. There were 27 adult seatbelt violations, 4 driver's license violations, and 9 other violations ranging from insurance to window tint. And there were also 8 warnings issued last night. A machete-wielding man is shot after attacking a TSA agent at a Louisiana airport. The man hit the agent with a machete in a random attack at Louis Armstrong International Airport in New Orleans last night. 63-year-old Richard White sprayed an officer with wasp spray and hit another agent with a machete as he forced his way into the TSA line. A police officer shot White several times after a brief chase. This is not believed to be a national security issue. A Kansas doctor is being released from a Hawaii hospital after a shark attack. Dr. Ken Gracing was snorkeling off Hapuna Beach when a shark bit him on Wednesday. He recalls the encounter with the tiger shark.
This black cloud appeared, and I wasn't sure what it was. And the shape moved towards me quickly, and it materialized into a 10 to 12 foot tiger shark.
The doctor suffered cuts to his left forearm and lacerations to his left thigh. 9 tendons, a muscle, and a nerve were repaired, plus the back of the left thigh also had sutures. New details on overhauling Kansas education funding. It's now up to Governor Sam Brownback to sign a bill that would do away with the current school funding formula and replace it with block grants, and he's expecting to do so. Brownback has said the formula is too complex and doesn't put enough money into classrooms, while many educators are fighting the change. In fact, some school districts are suing the state over funding. A woman is convicted of killing her roommate and nearly decapitating her former boss. 20-year-old Sarah McClin of Lawrence was found guilty of murdering Harold Sasko. Her lawyer admitted McClin killed Sasko but sought to have her acquitted due to a mental disease. McClin faces a maximum of 50 years in prison. Sentencing is scheduled for Monday.